Hi, welcome to this video. So in this video, we'll be seeing about how to construct and how to demonstrate and how to create our website. Okay. So now I have installed VS Code. Actually, we need a place to create a website, right? So that's why I have downloaded a code editor called Visual Studio Code. That's meant by VS Code. So we have a bunch of coding text editors. That means you might have a library coding editor called Sublime, or you can also use any of the text editors. That means text editors also known as code editor. So you can use text editor either Sublime or Visual Studio Code. The recommendation is Visual Studio Code. So it is free version, so you can go to the Visual Studio Code site and you can download it. Because why I'm saying Visual Studio Code is most important in our series is, so Visual Studio Code is actually as integrated development environment. It means by all the environment will be set up at that one place to develop our machine, to develop our website or any kind of an application. So that's why we need an IDE, integrated development environment. So in this Visual Studio Code, you might see there will be a bunch of options available. Like you can see at the top you have the terminal, right? At the left you have the extensions, file, search. All the options will be available in Visual Studio Code. Okay, let us write our first HTML code here. Okay, now I'll be creating a folder in desktop called my first website. Okay, this is my folder which consists of bunch of codes which I will be coding in Visual Studio Code. Okay, I'll be keeping it here. Now I'll be dragging little. Now I'll be dragging and dropping it into this Visual Studio Code. Okay, now you can see my folder is located here. Okay, now I'll be creating a new folder. I mean creating a new file inside our folder. The name of a file is known as index.html. So what is mean by why I renamed it as index.html is basically .html is an extension for a file. That means if you take an a document file like MS Word file, you might see the .docx like an extension. So as similar to that, every file has some unique extensions name, right? Like if you take an CSS or JavaScript, it might have some unique extension like .css, .js. So like that, if you're writing an code, HTML code, you need to name the file as index.html. Okay, that's why we have that means we have named it as index.html. Index means whenever you're hosting your website, that means whenever you're hosting this folder into the web application, that means into the hosting area, the hosting area must be have some name to represent the home page, right? So that's why we are calling the file name as index.html. Whatever folder you named it, whatever the file you named it as index.html, it will be taken as a home page when you uploaded it in the hosting area. We'll be seeing a tag section in the next video. Thank you for watching.